Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching and welcome to this Christmas makeup tutorial. I wanted to give you guys a proper Christmas makeup look this year, so I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you want to see how I created this look, then keep on watching. My hair is up in a bun today because it's so dirty, and I slept in a bun last night and now it's all kinked, so I can't even just put it down and let it just be wavy. So I have a bun up for today so we can focus on the face. For my skincare first, I just washed my face. I don't have anything on my skin. I want to go in with the Clinique Pep Start. I've really been liking using this just a little bit because, you know, it's important to have your skincare in order before you start your makeup. So this is just like a hydro blur moisturizer that kind of mattifies your skin but moisturizes it at the same time. I've been picking at my lips, and I wore red lipstick yesterday, so it's like in the little like open skin area, so just please ignore that. So again, for my primer, I'm going to use this Superstay primer from Maybelline, and the consistency is very runny, so I'm just going to blend that onto my skin just to prime it a little bit. And then for my foundation, I'm going to use the NYX Total Control drops, and what I like about this is it's so pigmented and it feels very lightweight. So I'm going to mix the shades 8 and 12. I can't find my 10, so I'm just going to mix 8 and 12, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 8 more towards the center, like that, and then I'll use a 12 for more like the outer part of my face. Please excuse the shadows. So annoying. Okay, and then I want to blend it in with the brush, and then I'll go over it with a beauty blender. So I kind of start in the middle and work my way out. Please excuse the lighting. It's very like overcast and then it's sunny, so please just ignore that. I'm going to take 12 again, and I'm going to drop a little bit of that on my hand, and then I'll take like a 1 drop of the 8, 2 drops, then just lighten a little bit. I took 15. Shoot! I took 15 instead of 12. Oh well, I'm just gonna lighten it a lot then with the 8. And then I'll take my beauty sponge, but first I want to blend this and mix it. Ooh, this is going to be way too dark. Let's see. Okay. Let's just work with that for now. Taking 8 again, I'm going to put a little bit of that on my hand, and then I'll blend it in just on top of the dark shade I accidentally took. I'm just patting this in, and what I like about this foundation is you can go over it as many times as you want. It doesn't get cakey, it doesn't get patchy or anything, because it is like a pigmented drop. It's not really a foundation, it's very watery. You can kind of build the coverage as you want. I just moved the lights a little bit, so hopefully it looks better, because I have a huge mirror here but I don't have anything on the side, so I kind of use the light like from the side to bring a little bit light to this side of my face, but now it's getting dark on the side and then it's light on the side, so just excuse that. I'm just going to brush out my brows and just fill them in while the foundation kind of like sits on my skin. So for my brows, I'm going to use this Essence eyebrow gel, and it looks like this. It's one of my favorite eyebrow gels, and I do my brows so many times, so I'm just going to speed it up quickly and just fill them in. Okay, so I normally like to do a very natural feathery brow, but because I'm kind of going for more like a glam look, I want my brows to be very bold. So I'm going to set them with the Essence Make Me Brow in Brownie Brows, and this is just going to set everything down and hold everything in place. So what I like about this brow gel is that it adds so much fullness to your brows without it looking like completely filled in. So as you can see, it's very filled in, but it kind of adds little fibers to your lashes, which makes them look like naturally full. And then for concealer, I'm going to use the Essence Camouflage Full Coverage Concealer. This one is in the shade 10 Nude, and I'm going to go pretty heavy with this one. It's a little bit too light, but it's okay. Okay, and then I'm going to take my beauty sponge and just tap it out and blend it. Okay, and then because we're going all out, I want to test out the Essence 2-in-1 Contour and Highlight. So it has a dark side and then it has a little bit of a lighter side. So I want to do mostly cream products, and then I'll just set it with the powder. So let me see actually how this goes. Oh, and this is in the shade Blondie. Like that. Under the lips. My lips are looking so dry and chapped. Okay. And then I'll do the highlight part now. I think I'm going to use a brush. It blends very easily. Okay, and then for the highlights part, I'll just do it in small areas, and then I'll just blend it out with my finger. And then I feel like my under eyes aren't as bright as I want them to be, so I'm going to use this color correcting liquid from Essence. This is the No Dark Circles one. It's the yellow one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to just put it under my eyes. Okay, and then I'm going back in with the concealer. It looks crazy on camera, but in real life it doesn't. The light really washes me out. Okay, and then to set my face, I'm going to use the Essence Mosaic Compact Powder. This one is in the shade Sun-Kissed, so it has the prettiest like really small flecks of shimmer in it. So I'm going to set kind of like all over my face, and then I'll show you now. I'll go in with a different powder under my eyes, which is the Catrice Healthy Looking Mattifying Powder. It looks like this, and I will just set that under my eyes because I don't really want the glitter under my eyes. I don't mind it on the rest of my face, but I don't want it under my eyes. So I think that is looking good. I really need to get some lip balm on my lips. Okay, that's better. What's next? Okay, so for bronzer, I'm going to use the Essence Luminous Matte Bronzing Powder for lighter skin. So I don't know if this will be too light for me, but let's see, because I'm using a little bit of a darker foundation. It seems to be fine. For the eyes, I'm literally not going to do much. I'm just going to take the bronzer, and I'm going to take the outer part that's a little bit darker, and I'm just going to wisp the bronzer into my crease. And I'm going to kind of like flick it out like this. So for the eyes, I'm just taking the bronzer and just blending it into my eye socket and kind of like flicking it out. I don't want to do anything to the eyes because I want the brows, the lashes and the lips to be the star, and I don't want anything on the eyes really. So I'm just connecting it to kind of like the inner corner of my brow, and then I'm just flicking it out. And as you can see, my transition is there, but I'm taking it just above it. This kind of creates the illusion of you know, a higher crease because I have a little bit of a hooded eye. So if you have a similar eye shape than I do, then always take your crease a little bit higher. On a slightly more angled brush, I'm going to take this Essence eyeshadow singles in Mauve Time, and I'm going to focus that just on the bottom. And that is basically the eyes. I want to keep it very simple and just short, sweet, very easy to do. And then I'm going to go in with mascara. I'm going to use the Essence Volume Stylist Curl and Hold Mascara with micro styling waxes, and it has a very small brush, so I really like this one. So I'm just going to do one coat, and then I'll do lashes as well. So those are the lashes on its own, not the lashes, the mascara on its own. You could probably rock this just like this with a red lip and you're good to go for Christmas. But I wanted to try out these lashes, and Tati Lashes emailed me and they said if I wanted to try one of their lashes, and I picked out a pair of mink lashes, and these ones are in the style, where's the style? TL4, and oh my goodness, Look at these lashes. They are huge. So I'm gonna try them. If they look terrible, they look terrible, but I'm just going to give them a go. But first I need to trim them because they are way too big for my eyes. So those are the Tati lashes in style TL4. They are gorgeous. Like, initially when I saw them, I was like, oh my word, these lashes are gonna be huge. And they are huge, but they are so pretty, so wispy. Perfect for Christmas and this look that I'm doing. So I'm excited and happy that I tried them out. So again, that's the Tati lashes. But now I just want to do blush. So I'm going to do the Essence Blush Play Sculpting Palette. And I'm going to take a little bit of Sculpt and just put it at the back of my cheekbones. I used this in a few videos already and I highly recommend it. It's such a beautiful palette. You have a Sculpt for kind of like the back of your cheekbones to blend it into your browns a little bit better. You have a Define for your apples of your cheeks. Just the prettiest natural peachy glow. And then you have a highlight for like the perfect subtle glow of light, if you could call it that. So I'm just going to, and because that bronzer had a lot of like iridescency to it, you don't really need like an in your face highlight, but I mean you can if you want to. I just love blush. Like, I can't believe I never used to wear blush and now I'm like obsessed with it. So this was in the shade 10 Played Peach. I think you get two or three different shades in this, and I think that is basically it. I'm going to do some setting spray. So this one is not drugstore, it's from Urban Decay, but I'm just so obsessed with it. So I'm just going to spray a little bit of this. And that just like locks everything in. Where is my beauty blender? I'm just going to push everything in. Okay, and then the next lipstick is not drugstore, unfortunately, just like the setting spray, but I mean, red lipstick is red lipstick. I just find that this is one of the best red lipsticks that I've tried. So this is the very famous Ruby Woo from MAC. So I'm going to apply this first and then I'll go in with another red. I'll show you in a second. The Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquers, they do stick to your teeth in the darker shades, but I'm going to apply the smallest amount, and this is in the shade Classic. I'm just going to apply this to get the lips tacky. I'll show you in a sec. Okay, so just to get my lips a little bit tacky, you can use a eyeshadow. I can get mine open. So this is the Slays for Days eyeshadow palette from Switch Beauty, and I want to use this like reddy coppery metallic shadow, and I want to put that on my lips because I feel like metallic lips are so in nowadays, and as you can see, that lip gloss like goes onto your teeth, and it's just the darker shades in the Vivid Hot Lacquers are not my favorite because they just constantly stick to your teeth. So I'm going to take, I think I'm just going to take like an eyeshadow brush and just like pat it on. So the lip turned out to be a little bit of a red undertone copper, but I really like it and I hope you guys do too. So you can just find like a very shimmery metallic kind of like a coppery eyeshadow and just set your lips with that basically. Like I said, I use the Switch Beauty eyeshadow palette, and it's not really drugstore. It's like an online makeup store that you can get this from, but it's very, very similar to one of the Morphe palettes. So I started out with this one over here. It didn't work. I went in with this one and it looks fabulous.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
So this is the finished result. I hope you guys like the way it turned out. It's very, very glam and very out there, but I absolutely love the way it came out. So if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. I love responding to you guys, so we can chat in the comment section. And then of course, if you are not subscribed and you don't want to miss out on my future videos, you can click this little picture and you will be notified whenever I post new videos. And then also please remember to click the bell so you do get notified whenever I post new videos. And then I hope you guys have a beautiful Christmas and a beautiful day or night depending on when you watch this, and then I'll see you again soon. Bye.